My name is Griffin. I am 23 years old. And this is my testimony as to why you're never too far gone for God. Just a forewarning, this is going to be a lengthy video, as I've tried multiple times to record this, and it did not go very well. So, this is going to be pretty long. So, I grew up in church, always called myself a Christian. One of the quotes I like to think about when I think about those days is, did things right but never did the right thing. In school, I had struggled for a long time, and then all of a sudden, everything clicked. 5th, 6th, 7th grade were the best years I've had in school. And I had so many friends. I was pretty well known. And going into 8th grade, the summer before 8th grade, I always knew, or I felt something was changing. There was something wrong. I could feel things changing. And the second Monday of 8th grade, I broke down. I spent 48 hours in a consistent panic attack, thinking that someone was coming for me. Many of you know what that means. But I lost everything, including myself. And that was the most important thing I lost. No amount of friends, no girlfriend, no amount of grades, no amount of doing good in school could compare to losing myself. And I went to an outpatient program 4 weeks into 8th grade after not going to school for 4 weeks. And they diagnosed me with schizophrenia, or technically schizoaffective disorder. And I lost every bit of hope I had. I thought my life was over. I thought it was over. I thought that, and during that outpatient program, and for about 3 to 4 years after that, I spent every day listening to screams and chatter that I didn't think about, or that I didn't think of. It wasn't my mind doing it. And I lost who I was. I couldn't remember who I was. I was so far gone. And it hurt, because when you're that age, when you're a teenager, you think the worst about everything. And spending all those nights not being able to sleep because I didn't want to open or close my eyes because all the things I was seeing. I had to drop out of school. I couldn't go to school. I couldn't do anything. And I was at my end, you know. I was ready. Every night I would lay down, I would pray that God would take away my life. Because if this was what life was going to be, I didn't think it was worth living. And if it wasn't for my mom and dad and God looking out for me, I wouldn't be here today. And the prayers of my mom and the other prayers that I prayed that were in good faith, they saved me. The little bit of faith that I had, God saved me. He gave me my mind back. And He gave me my purpose. He gave me a reason to live. And funny enough, it was to tell people that it gets better. And if you would have told me that during those 3 to 4 years, there's no way I would have believed you. No way. So I want to say this. No matter what you're going through, no matter how far gone you think you are, you're not. God will make a way. You just have to have faith. You just have to believe that He can. And I know that may be hard. I know it was hard. But you can do so much more for God when you go through pain. You're not too far gone. All you need is faith. Jesus is so special. And I don't think people understand how special He is. Because He can bring you back from hell. Not literal hell, but you can go through hell. And He'll bring you back. And not only will He bring you back, He'll put you higher than you were. So keep the faith. Please. Do it for God. Because He hasn't given up on you. Don't give up on Him. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far.